I'd like to begin with a fact. A simple yet shocking fact.
If I die, bury me, lay me down on the bed of roses, stick me in the river at dawn, send me away, send me.
Hey guys, what is up? Scott here, and back with episode 5, I believe, of Swansea City Manager Mode. And to start off this episode, we're going to be swapping out a couple players. We're going to be taking Bony off for Rodrigo. We're going to be, it's basically going to be our B side, because we're going to be going into, I believe, the quarters of the Capital One Cup. And hopefully going to be able to win that against QPR. So we're just going to put in a couple players on the bench, just kind of like if I needed any like super subs, or well, not really super subs, just strong subs to swap out for the kind of the B side. And we're going to be going straight into a game with the 4-2-3-1. We're going to be going play match, and in the 45th minute, it was a pretty nice passing play from Holtby to Rodrigo, and Rodrigo's on his way through on goal. Shoots at the goalie, parries it out, but Pablo Hernandez, there's no chance from Julio Cesar there, and shoots in the top far right corner as Julio Cesar was going across the frame of net, or goal. And I think that's Holtby, but his face looks really weird in this game when he's trying to talk. It's like too big or something like that. It's kind of weird. If you scroll back, you can probably see it right there. But a little bit of an ambitious attempt on net. Didn't manage to get really anywhere near the net. It was a pretty ambitious shot, and Julio Cesar makes a nice save. But I believe this is the reason why QPR got relegated last year. Can't finish worth a crap. And sorry for any QPR fans, but it's the truth. They couldn't really score, and that's why they got relegated. And they probably didn't have the best defending. But other than that, we're going to be cutting inside with Pablo Hernandez, and he makes a nice little finesse shot around the goalkeeper to make it 2-0, and that'll be the end of the game. It was a pretty nice fixture from our team to... I believe we're going into the, it's the quarters. Sorry, the last episode, or the last game was the round of 16. Now we're in the quarters. But that's going to be a little bit of time before we're able to enter that. And so we're just going to put in Bonilla for Vorm. Vorm's mainly our goalkeeper for the Capital One Cup and just mainly cup games. And so we're going to be swapping out a couple players, kind of putting in the A side, and that was a pretty nice looking team right now. Hopefully nobody gets an injury anytime soon. And oh, what's that? We got an injury. Oh, I just ruined that. But John Joe Shelby got an injury on the practice. But he's going to be out for, I believe, 4 to 6 weeks. Maybe 3 weeks. I'm not completely sure. But yeah, it's going to be kind of a blow to our midfield, and he was a pretty good solid sub, or just when he needed a couple players to have rest to be a starter. That was kind of annoying. I don't really like those injuries when they're like that, but it's a really nice through ball to Lamar, who makes it 1-0, sniping in the top far corner. He's a pretty decent player. I think he was a left back before, so I might be swapping him in on like right back if I ever needed a sub. But it was a really stupid moment from my goalie there. Just parries it out of the net, or not even. He just could have easily grabbed it, but he just passes it out. But nothing comes off that chance. And so this episode is mainly going to be called Boney's Missed Chances, or something like that. Something kind of around that premise, because he was having a tough luck in the last 2 games that he's played. And really nice work from De Guzman to get a decent shot off, but he does deflect it over the line. And we get it off the corner, and this will be the halftime, making it, I believe, 1-0 at halftime. Yeah, against Cardiff. I believe they're the Bluebirds. I could be wrong, but I heard something like their manager was or like the owner wanted to have red jerseys or something like that. And there's Boney's Missed Chances again, and yet another one. It was a pretty nice shot there. I can't really blame him for not finishing there. That was a pretty tight angle, but it was unlucky for him not to make it 2-0. and we sent him in again, and another miss. So this basically is a day for the game, and I just straight out swapped him out. I'm going to be swapping out Dyer for him, I believe. Maybe not. I was gonna Rodrigo, because he literally couldn't finish, and if I ever needed a player to score there, I couldn't really rely on Bony in this game, and that was pretty nice work from Dyer to get in, but he does miss it and makes it 1-0 to end the game. We need to be starting to score maybe a couple more goals. I'm kind of getting used to professional. I don't really play too much offline games, so kind of have to get used to the computer goalie. And we're going to be swapping it back to the 4-4-2, or swapping it to the 4-1-2 and 2 wide, and taking out Lamont and putting in Bacali. Actually, Bacali was still in there, but I was putting in Pablo Hernandez and swapping out a couple more players, putting Canaz in center defensive mid, and we're going to be going into the last game of the episode against Stoke City. And as their coach said, our work has been doing a little bit better, and that we've been kind of having upgrades in our gameplay and like our games overall. And it took there was halftime. There was literally no chances created with either side, so I couldn't even put any in there. But it was pretty nice work from Rodrigo, I believe, to do a little bit of Berber spin, and it's unlucky that he couldn't get a little bit more power on that shot to make it 1-0. But it was a little bit of a weak challenge, I believe. And I believe that's, I can't remember who takes this, sorry. Nardovic, nice little finesse shot from the free kick around the goalkeeper to make it 1-0. And I felt like I need a little bit more of a pace increase. Well, I guess a pace increase. So I put in Dyer and put in Lamont, and we're going to be having De Guzman on center attacking mid. But it was unlucky that we couldn't score any more goals. But this will be the end of the episode, guys. If you did like the video, please drop a like, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
If I found a way